What are the latest Canadian immigration processing times? Good question. Have you checked the most recent data on the IRCC and Service Canada processing times on their websites? Well, here's some big news for you. Forget all that. We're going to report to you the real processing times in this video based on actual applications we process for our clients both inside and outside of Canada. The exposed truth and nothing but, just like the rest of our videos. Who am I? Well, I'm Reza from England, Canada, licensed immigration practitioner. The office does specialize in helping businesses, families, and people move across borders. I'm not an actual full-time YouTuber, but I work hands-on with our licensed team here in Canada, working on actual applications and communicating and representing our clients and our B2B partners' clients, both with overseas embassies and the local processing centers inside Canada. Why are we posting this video? These are made for the purpose of sharing our hands-on immigration knowledge with our worldwide audience, including but not exclusive to existing clients, potential new applicants, and immigration consultancies, agencies, and legal services offices. If you're thinking about immigrating, we're here to help. Get a free email assessment for eligible applicants by filling out the form just down below. And of course, if you're an active immigration practitioner, we can assist you with outsourcing your back office operations, including assessments, processing, pre and post landing support. We're a global mobility solution provider. Here, the latest IRCC processing times and all the data that we're covering today is based on actual applications we've processed with IRCC and Service Canada and based on calendar days, not business days. Let's jump into it. We're going to go through this quite quickly, so make sure you either pay attention or
put me on slow motion on YouTube.
Express entry PR processing, the fastest we've had, which was interestingly outside of the country, 76 days, and then the maximum case we've had was 122 days for their PR. Visitor visa application processing times vary. On average, we've seen 112 days. We've seen even 4 days from Colombia for applicants who already had a study or work permit, 21 days from India being our shortest time process so far, and the rest of the regions averaging anywhere from 35 to 44 days. We've seen some extreme cases where it's taken over 170 days, but those are not the norm or the average. Visitor records, which are visitor visa extensions while you're inside Canada, the processing times for those are 23 to 26 days, and that's mainly because of AI that's being used in their processing. Super visa processing times for parents and grandparents, 86 days on average. Study permit processing times for the student direct stream for eligible countries, the fastest we've actually seen it lately is 29 days, and the slowest being 71 days. Regular study permits processing outside of Canada, we've seen 12 days, funny enough, and up to 102 days. Study permit extensions inside Canada can be anywhere from 45 to 121 days from what we've seen. Startup visa PR processing for the actual final decision to be issued for SUV groups who've applied during COVID, the average processing times for our groups that we've seen is 1,069 days to 1,126 days total. For more recent groups who've applied in 2022, post-COVID and pandemic period, we've seen this time cut to anywhere from 629 days up to approximately 800 days on average. Open spousal work permits processing times from outside Canada range anywhere from 72 days to 136 days. Open spousal work permits from inside Canada, on average, you're looking at 142 days. Postgraduate processing times from inside Canada for individuals who are not applying with a family member are 32 to 54 days. But applications for postgraduate work permits, which included a spousal open work permit, took longer, over 100 days. Provincial nomination certificates, which are processed by the PNP offices, have taken anywhere from 111 to 163 days, depending on which province. Provincial nomination PR processing, we've seen 300 330 to 362 days on average for the final confirmation of PR. LMI exempt work permits for provincial nominations would be anywhere from 60 to 120 days. C10 and 11 LMI work permits, we've seen the shortest one, which was 58 days from outside of Canada, up to on average 120 days, depending on where you're applying for this investor-only entrepreneur work permit. Intercompany transfer LMI exempt work permits, which are LMI exemption code C61, 62, or 63 from outside Canada, have ranged anywhere from 65 to 133 days based on recent cases we processed. LMI-based work permits from outside of Canada are typically 75 days, and we've seen some extreme cases go up to even over 180 days, but that's not the norm. The startup visa work permit processing times, our shortest processing time so far has been 10 days, but that's not the norm. We can expect anywhere from 3 to 3.5 months on average for most cases that we're handling. Remember folks, we're always posting about key details and insight into IRCC, Service Canada, and provincial nominee programs and other immigration programs for professionals and entrepreneurs. And if that's what you're interested in, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more deep dive videos. And if you're looking at LMI processing times, not the work permits, with Service Canada are 6 days for agricultural workers. Average LMI processing times for high and low wage during the second half of 2023 was anywhere from 34 to 36 days, while BC is the lengthiest processing times across Canada with an average of anywhere from 60 to 90 days. PR supported LMI processing times, no matter where you apply, are over 100 days. And then going back to the IRCC, outland family sponsorship processing times are looking anywhere from 241 to 420 days, depending on where you're applying and of course the quality of your application. There you have it, the actual processing times from our database of cases we've actually worked on. This will give you a clear picture of what to expect when dealing with IRCC, Service Canada, or a provincial nominee office. Remember, each case is very unique and no one case will ever be processed exactly the same. Circumstances about your case, geographic location of the application processing center, and the category you apply under are all factors which affect the processing times for your Canadian immigration. If you're thinking about immigrating, whether permanently or temporarily, you're at the right place. We just don't offer immigration, we offer solutions. I can guarantee only one point. You'll know what to expect, our entire process clearly laid out for you, and all the risks identified, including costs. Our team speaks over 9 languages, and we've helped people from over 50 different countries in their immigration process. And I'm not kidding. Click the link below this video and get a free email assessment for eligible applicants only. Folks, I'm the one that makes sure you don't need a lawyer to apply for federal court in case your application is refused by IRCC, because you want to apply once and you want to do it correctly. If you're ready and would like to apply, like to book a one-on-one session with me or any of my immigration team members at Ingwe, you can book a session directly using the consultation link in the description of this video. And if you want to take our immigration knowledge for a test drive before you book this one-on-one consultation, well, you can tune into our YouTube live stream every Thursday at 11 a.m. North America Eastern Standard Time, where we answer all of your immigration questions for free on the spot. See you next Thursday.